Hi guys, follow me on Instagram to never ever miss any of my crazy updates. Hi guys, and welcome to another vlog. And looks like we are in trials factory or production or whatever you want to say, because there's so many of them here. You can see there's a crazy amount of trial motorcycles right now, but I am reviewing this one, which happens to be the 350. 500 has already been reviewed. You can click here. In terms of appearance, it looks exactly the same, other than the fact it gets a red treatment on the frame and of course near the mudguard as well. Otherwise everything is the same. Of course the engine is different. Swing arm also colored in red color. Motorcycle looks really nice. It's known as the Bullet Trials Works Replica. Yeah, that's a long name, but a lot of changes, like obviously the tires, which are dual purpose and obviously off size. The rear is an 18, the front is a 19 for better handling off-road, upswept exhaust as well, and a lot of accessories on this particular motorcycle as well. So not much to talk about in terms of design as such, because essentially this is the Bullet 500, or rather Bullet 350 underneath for this particular model. Dual channel ABS even on the 350, which is a nice touch. A number which seems to be an accessory, and of course engine guard as well, so stones don't hit it when you go off-road. And this is also optional. It's an accessory. It's a headlight guard. Meanwhile, of course, everything else remains more or less the same. Let's get on the motorcycle and start riding. All right, we are all set to ride. Yes, pegs are very front set, so this is sort of go-kart track right ahead. Now this is the 350 compared to the 500. Obviously you can feel the difference because this feels less punchier. The 500 is more punchy, more torque on offer, more power also. This one produces around 20 horsepower, and yes, it is on the heavier side. You can feel the weight off-road, yeah, but however you get used to the weight very well, and because of the changes to the suspension, it is just so much better off the road now. Obviously the Bullet is never made to be off-roading, but right now it feels so much better. One second. Yeah, it feels so much better right now thanks to the fact that the suspension, travel and damping has been changed, so you don't have to worry about it at all. You can see it is quite poised off the road, and yeah, bad bumps don't affect the motorcycle as such. Ride quality is nice. Steering has been revised, the handlebar has been revised, which obviously improves the ride of this motorcycle. So in terms of, or rather it improves the handling of this motorcycle. You can see the terrain is just going downhill, but no problem at all. The motorcycle just does such a good job now. So let's join from here. No problem, absolutely does a good job. Moves around a bit, that's not a problem at all, considering it is so much more easier to ride. I love the handling on the new trials, yeah. Certainly this is how the Bullet should handle. It feels so much more nimble because of the steering. I mean, steering makes a huge difference. Alright, we have an obstacle coming up here, which means going quite comfortably over here, because this motorcycle feels so easy to ride. Yeah, certainly it is easy to ride. Make some noise. The thump is nice. You can see can turn with a lot of ease over here. It's also a good thing actually. And around the corner, I mean, there is a lot of dust here, but you can just power out because there's so much grunt on offer as well. So let's try and take a U-turn and see how it performs. Yeah, it does a decent job actually. Here you go. I can't believe I'm riding a Bullet Trials like this. Now you can see the brakes are good, but off-road you really don't need ABS. So we're going to turn around and try and go through this obstacle right now, which is on the right. Turning is quite easy, thankfully, and through these mountains of whatever they are, I mean, it actually glides. Little bit of movement if you get on the throttle. Loses grip quite easily actually because of the weight, but for the most part, alright, it's getting sweaty, but for the most part it does a great job. Look at this. All right, yeah, that's why you need a bash plate or protection for the engine. But trust me, this Trials actually lives up to his name, yaar. Seriously, good motorcycle. And since the 350 is the one which is going to sell more for obvious reasons, because the 350 is just so much more affordable. I think costs almost rupees 50,000 less. This one costs 1,62,000, making it actually a good motorcycle to opt for instead of the Classic 350. The Classic 350 is obviously a great motorcycle, but this one is just so much more better to ride, easier to ride as well, and does a better job on Indian roads. And as you can see, there's a 350, there's a 500, and this vlog is over.